This is my analysis of Mix magazine. For this, it has a more simpler design compared to classic pop magazine. Firstly, on the photograph, there is a lot of space around the character in the image. The text is small and has a lot of space around it. What makes it seem more spacious is the fact that he has white garments on. The background is a light grey. The design overall has a simplicity look to it. It looks simple because it has a lot of basic colours. For example, it only has mainly black and purple for the text, and the image is very plain due to its colours. For example, the background's grey, he's wearing white. Obviously, he's a male and he doesn't have much makeup. He doesn't have any makeup on. He has 2 rings, but that's about it. Other than it looking simple and very spacious, I would say that it's made to look quite modern, considering of this text as well, and how basic it looks. Also, his face. He doesn't have a normal pose, considering most magazines have people smiling or in a group, where he is doing this pose, what's different to normal. Although he does have a direct gaze, half of his face is covered by contrast of shadow. The cover lines are on the right, and the plus, or the features, are on the left. Although it's no longer on there, there's also a free card or gave you a chance to listen to some music. Although it's not very colourful for being the biggest dance music club culture magazine, as it says here, it has taken a more appropriate adult approach by having the low greys and tones, what makes it more smart and mature looking, whereas people who go to these dance clubs would have to be young adults themselves. What helps it look more modern is the use of sans serif, colour tones, the unique pose. Also to note, this magazine does not use buttons or puffs. Instead of being at the top, the date is at the bottom next to the barcode. Very small compared to the size of the magazine. The contents page tends to be far more interesting than the front cover. The images are far more colourful. For example, this picture has colours of fireworks. This seems to be of a festival. And these two are more artistic. Here they use font was almost decorative font. All the content is on the left side and the features are on the right. Unlike the front cover, they actually have put the date on and they put it at the top in its own different font. Overall, the contents page is more colourful and vibrant, has a variety of images, a variety of text, what makes it more decorative compared to the front cover, what seems very basic. The variety of colours, for example the greys, the dull colours, the vibrant fireworks, and the lively festival picture, shows a variety of contents. And of course, it matches to each article as it has folio numbers, which of course are connotations or conventions of what article they relate to. Also, another note, how the pictures are the main thing to see, because although our eyesight goes like this, or normally, because we read left to right, the contents is just placed down here, and obviously the most attention grabbing thing are these images. But yeah, again, the folios are huge, so brings your attention to this, so you'll actually read this. This image of them dancing, what seems to be at a festival, obviously connects to what the magazine is about, as it is a dance and music and club culture magazine. It obviously connects to that. And I think this just also links because it's a lively event and it's all partyish and clubby like. And these, of course, link to the actual music. Inside the magazine happens to be very colourful and decorative. Like how you'd imagine festivals and clubs to be. This is a double page spread, and although it's not as colourful as the other pages in the magazine, the image is huge and all the text is based around this image. I'm not sure if it is, but I believe this to be a drop cap, as it looks like an eye, and of course the first sentence is an eye. It has a drop quote where a quote is in the middle of the article. All the font is sans serif. Because it's more modern, like this magazine is. The picture happens to be of a club, which of course links to the magazine once again, and by club I meant concert. They also have the sidebar going down the side. Famous 5, Dice talking us through 5 artists he's really feeling right now. The magazine adds extra features like this. The main colours of the page are red, that's been used here, and here, and of course there, and black. They're two main. I think it's because it's more adult and mature, like people who, the target audience of young adults. It also makes it look more smart and just mature. If I were to take a few things away from this target audience and the festival music magazine, I'd take its colour, and not only this magazine, but Classic Pop was have 2 dark and greyish, but not completely the same colours of pictures, and have a colourful one above it and a colourful one on the side. I really like that idea, and I may use it in my own design. I think it makes a really good layout. I think I'd also use the decorative items that's used. For example, this around as a border. I think I'm definitely going to have large pictures because both Classic Pop and Mixmag uses this a lot.